What if you could bring in an extra few $100s a month without having to go out and get a traditional job? I know by our 50s and 60s, the last thing we want to do is take on more work. But sometimes we just need a little breathing room at the end of the month. So today I thought I would share with you some realistic ways to bring in some extra money to give you that wiggle room. Some of these I've done myself. And you may have skills that you don't even realize could bring in extra income. But before we get to the ideas, I want you to think about something. What is it that you already know how to do? What skills do you have? If you've worked in an office, you probably have a lot of admin skills. You might have bookkeeping skills or customer service. Just think about the skills that you already have. Sometimes the easiest place to start is with what we already know. One option is virtual assistant or admin work. If you've worked in an office for years, like I have, admin work is, let's face it, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And there are a lot of small businesses or self employed people who are looking for somebody just for a few hours a week. I know this because I do it. I work my traditional job Monday to Thursday. Fridays, I work as a virtual assistant and I work roughly 6 hours. And it depends. Sometimes I work 4 Fridays in a month, sometimes I don't. I work it around my schedule. This is the kind of thing I'm talking about, finding some extra income without it having a huge impact on your life as you know it now. Okay, now this one really surprised me. A few weekends ago, we needed to get someone to watch our dogs while we were going away for the weekend. And I went on one of the apps and I hired somebody to come in for 4 half-hour visits, and it cost us $200. So if you like animals, this is a pretty good gig. Now, granted, I'm not sure how much people pay in all the different areas, but you can decide how much you want to work and when you want to work and what you want to do. But, you know, 4 half-hour visits, $200, phew, that's not bad. And when I asked the girl, she said, I do it because it's good extra money. Now, I will clarify one thing. I'm not sure how much people usually pay for it, but this is what I paid. So, little disclaimer there. And it may depend on your area. Another idea is house cleaning. People are always looking for someone to clean their house, and this is definitely something you could work around your own schedule. Like me, if you are, have an extra day or you're retired and you just want some extra income, you could just take on a couple of clients. So a few hours a week, and that turns into real cash. And again, you work it around your schedule, so why not? If you like cleaning. Me, on the other hand, that wouldn't be my first choice, but some people really like to clean, so why not make some extra money with it? And a little fun fact about that, my mother-in-law used to have a housekeeper come into her apartment, which was very tiny, and probably would take her maybe an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, and she charged $30 an hour. So, you know what? That's pretty good money. Now, this idea is something that fits perfectly as we get older in life and we're trying to downsize, especially if you're downsizing from a bigger house into a smaller house and you have a ton of stuff to figure out what to do with. Our kids have no interest in our stuff or our treasures. You think you have great stuff, and then when you ask them about it, they look at you with 5 heads like, "No, not happening." Except for the stuff that was theirs that they want you to hold for them, then you give it back to them and there's no discussion. But one thing I'll tell you, our kids may not want our treasures, but I'll tell you a place that does, and that's Marketplace. Man, you can make some serious cash on there. When we were looking to downsize, we were getting rid of stuff all over the place, and I'm not joking. We were literally bringing in thousands of dollars. Apparently, we have a lot of junk or stuff that people want. And why not sell it on Marketplace and make some money from the things that you've bought over time? And then use that money to put it towards something that you want now. It's a great little place to make some extra cash. So don't forget about Facebook Marketplace because it is a really good way to get rid of some of the things that you don't need anymore and bring in income for you for things that you do need. I give that one a serious thumbs up. And here's another one, working with seniors. I mean, more senior than us, but they need help in so many ways. They may need drives to appointments or errands being done, maybe some grocery shopping, even some cooking. If you have time to do something like that, there are plenty of seniors who will pay for those services. And it's company for them too. The biggest thing I want you to come away with today is not that you have to go out and get like 5 side hustles or you have to reinvent the wheel. It's to look at what you already have in the way of skills that somebody might be happy to pay for. Because even an extra few $100s a month can give us some breathing room. And I'd really love to know, what skills do you have that you think could bring in some extra income? Let me know in the comments because your ideas may help somebody else. And if you're looking for some ways to put money back into your budget, I have a video that shares 5 simple changes that we made that saved us over $4,000 a year. And I'll put that on the screen for you right here. My name is Kim. My channel is Stretch and Save Canada. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.